Houston, Texas, today at NRG Stadium, as we are going to find out who will go home as champions of the Kinder's Texas Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Arkansas's offense will go on the attack first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Right on the money.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The option look. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. 10th play of the drive coming up at this time, a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single.
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. They're dealing with a second and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man! And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Fighting off the defender. Picks up the first down, still moving. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes a connection. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking effect.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the boot, looking for his man. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 7th play of the drive coming, and they'll need 10 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. He'll take it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Makes the grab down the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the foot. Breaks into the open. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll keep it himself. Runs through the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, out of space! And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible defense.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Jones. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They want to run this quarterback. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this confidence in the running game? And he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it! Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggie! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Hawk. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Jones.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got it in the middle. It's Hawk. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Hand off to Jones. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Hawk. Touchdown, Aggies! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. And off to Jones. Gets it past the marker. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed down the momentum a little bit for this offense. They had it going so well in the first half. They were up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, scoring points. But here we go. First drive of the second half, and they run into a wall getting sacked on the 3rd play of the drive. They're going to have to pick it up here in the second half.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The lone back's got it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Fires to the middle. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on 1st down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Aggie. And the route is on.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
The sure hands, it's Cooks. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Payne. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. And off to Jones. Hard running there.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Catch in the middle, it's Hawk. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. He'll do it himself. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch is called for and made, but they may back them up and make them punt it again.
Holding, receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And off to Jones. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll leave it with him. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides the back on the option to give. There he goes. Inside the 50. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Aggie! Great job by the back on the option.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So first down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. He'll pull it on the read. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. To the air. It's Armour. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's awesome. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. To the ground with the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the time. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the left. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They're going back to the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 2nd down coming up. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cooks. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up second down.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Let's see what they've got on second down. The play action fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Makes a man miss. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Armour. Fires to the big fella. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got his man on the right. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing this defense compete. And on third and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll keep it on the ground. Sweet cut there. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nice move to pick up yardage. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be fourth down. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll give it to the back. Oh, better look out! They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it. We're just panicking every run. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.